Hello, friends. I'm glad to be here with you today. Pleased to be here in the presence of my teachers. I was looking into this book today. Oops, you don't want to see that side. You want to see this side. This is called Awakening. It's by Pierre Vilayet and Khan. Vilayet the light. Pierre the light, man. This guy was absolutely pure light, I think. By the time he left his body, he just exploded into light particles. I've had a few moments in life lately where I feel like I'm gonna just explode into light particles. So if I just go poof and there I am, and there it goes. I was also telling someone the other day that for those of you who have read the book The Prophet by Kahil Gibran. I have my mother's copy and it has Kahil Gibran's chart in the front page, which I like to look at occasionally. This is who he was then. And I sometimes in my meditations I go to this beautiful Temple of All Souls, and I see my teachers there, all the teachers who have been guiding me all my life. So I was blessed to go sleep in my mom's library for a while when I was a kid. My mom went for a walkabout and left her library empty, so I was getting to that age where I needed my own room, so I went down and put my bed in the place where my mother's desk used to be became my bed, and I slept in her library, and I read whatever book bounced off the shelf. And I've had the blessing also of sleeping in my teacher's library and had sort of that same experience. So in my teacher's library, I picked up a book called The Tales of the Dervishes. And this book I've read cover to cover many, many times. And when I first went into the temple and I saw all my teachers there, I recognized them. For instance, when I was a child, I used to see Hazrat Khan's face in the light of a candle. They used to teach, when I was young, they used to teach, one of my mom's teachers taught me to concentrate by focusing on the light of a candle. And I used to see a face in the middle of the candle. I used to call him a wizard, but then when I saw the picture of Hazrat Inayat Khan, I realized that I was seeing Hazrat Inayat Khan's face in the light of the candle when I was young. And he was the wise wizard. So I'm happy to know he's been guiding me all this time. I'm happy to know that Kahil Gibran is there, that he's been guiding me all this time. And lately I've been hearing Pure Vilayet's voice occasionally talking to me, and when he can get through my stuff, I think this is the way it is with all of our guides who teach us, if our mind is busy doing all these other meaningless things, how on earth are we going to stop to hear the wisdom that is coming from within? How are we going to hear the spirit of guidance if we don't get quiet enough? And lately I've been studying the German language, so maybe soon I'll be hearing it in German. Although I don't think that'll happen. too grounded in English. But I'd like to read you just a paragraph or two from this book because it really spoke to me today. It says, as you begin to shift away from your skin-bound identity to your aura, you begin to sense that your aura is the template in which your magnetic field is formed. Do you know what your magnetic field is? I know if you studied with me, you know what your magnetic field is. We call it many things. I just call it your energy body, and look at the picture above me here. Let's see if I can go this way. Yeah. Your magnetic field. In fact, your magnetic field is the temple in which your body formed around. Thus, your aura is configured in a shape. It's a real body fashioned in the fabric of light. But though it follows the contours of your physical body, it does not have a profile, and it's more like a corona of radiance surrounding the petals of flowers. If it doesn't have the consistency of matter, it changes continually. Energy is always in motion. It's always changing. Reflecting your thinking and your attunement. It glows particularly strongly in your acts of glorification. A Gnostic text describes a vision in which a sage was walking in a landscape of light. Surrounding him were forms he couldn't quite make out. Then, just off in the mist, the form of a magnificent face seemed to emerge, gradually assuming a whole form. It seems as though a person was approaching him, and at the same time he was walking towards that person. At first he was overwhelmed by the splendor that was coming through, when suddenly it struck him that the being resembled himself. Finally, in a moment of sublime illumination, he realized that that being facing him was his soul, his celestial counterpart. So I'm going to start with soul. I might only focus on soul today. No particular recipe came to mind today. I've been looking at different aspects of things in my life. I know from human design, emotional projectors can sometimes get swept up into other people's agendas, particularly when they come as Fatimas, because Fatimas are all about serving, and I end up serving in a lot of different ways. I've had to look lately about who I'm serving and why I'm serving who or it. And with each one, I've been saying, does this give me wings? Does this belong in my life? Does it feed me? Does it give me wings? Does it make my heart sing? And I've been letting go of a few things. And at the same time of letting go of a few things, I've been asking about what is most important. What are the most important things? Where can we give? In one of my last sessions I had with my teacher, he said something profound. He said, when we get to the end of our life, what is going to matter most is how much we gave and what we gave to. Things that we are going to retain, the things that we're going to keep. Currency in life is how much we give. How much does that relate? You know, when I looked at that, I was like, oh, not only that, but I'm almost in a constant state of giving, but I really, I have to look internally, really into my heart and ask, is this what I'm giving to? What am I giving to? What am I giving to? What's the intention behind it? Where am I coming from? What do I want? Where do I want to put light? Where do I want to shine light? Where do I want to direct my energy? I know I'm a physical source, so where do we give our energy to? What do we give our energy to? And so I'm making some changes. They're really great. And this group, this project, the message, is about sweeping out the chambers of your heart. Make it ready. Make it ready to be the kingdom of the beloved. Because when all those little things depart, all the little things depart, as I give up the things that aren't in the service to the Creator. Love will enter. Void of the little I. So we make room for the big I. We let the soul to come within us and speak. So we're not speaking from the news or the newspaper. We're speaking from the heart. What is the true mission here on the planet? Look around. We are needed. We are needed. We are needed. Let me do thy will, Allah, Allah, Allah. Let me do thy will, Allah, Allah, Allah. Let me do thy will, Allah, Allah. I invite you to just take a moment and connect with your breath. Let your day fall away. Breathe in through your heart and breathe out through your heart. We know there's not a lot of grounding now, so let's drop some roots down into the earth. Let the roots go as deep as they can go. Let them spread as far as they can go. Ask yourself, who's doing this? Your body? Your heart? Your soul? And gently allow yourself to open your eyes. May the message of God spread far and wide, unifying us all as one family in the parenthood of the great Creator. Amen.